day in Thailand. Been here about 24 hours now. Flight over here, interesting. 19 hours of layover. I flew from Virginia Beach to New York, 6-hour layover. Not too bad. From New York, flew to Doha, Middle East. Nice big airport. Spent about 13 hours there. That was interesting, you know. A lot of time on the internet. Thankfully, they had free Wi-Fi. Then from Doha, flew right into Phuket. So far, Tiger Muay Thai is awesome. Today's a quiet day. It's the King's birthday. It's a big holiday for them. I did get a one-on-one private with one of the Muay Thai instructors. Like I said, Tiger Muay Thai so far is very awesome. Very friendly, you know, it was very easy. I was kind of wandering around. I'd already done a little back workout earlier in the morning. The guy just asked me if I wanted to train. I said, sure, you know. Cost about 600 baht, which is about like $30 or something for an hour. You know, started out with just basic Muay Thai, pad work, and then finished off with conditioning. So it was, you know, good first day here in Thailand. So far in my adventures, been walking down the street. This is a very interesting street, as in not only is there a Tiger Muay Thai camp, just down the road is a Dragon Muay Thai camp, and a little bit further down is Phuket Top Team. Not too many places that I've been to. You have, you know, 3 gyms all within walking distance. I wandered down there looking for a jiu-jitsu belt. In the travels, I had a little backpack attached to my bigger backpack, and my gi and my black belt was in there. Well, that little backpack came up missing when I got to Thailand, so I took a little adventure, a little walkabout, trying to see if anybody had any jiu-jitsu belts, because there are 3 gear shops. You know, they're all selling Muay Thai gear, MMA gear. A couple of them advertise, you know, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu gear, but ran out of luck today, not being able to find a black belt. I think that might be a sign saying, hey, focus on Muay Thai and MMA, but we'll see, you know. I want to talk real quick about why I chose Tiger Muay Thai in my decision to come to Thailand. Right off the bat, Tiger Muay Thai is extremely structured in the way they advertise. They are all over social media, Instagram, you know, Twitter, basically all the important things, you know. So that's how they grabbed my attention. First off, they were doing a you know, Tiger Muay Thai pro team tryouts, like video series. I caught like the 2nd episode out of 7 or so, and these trainers, man, they were going at it on some of these MMA guys. Like literally beating them up and down the mat. And right there, I was like, that's why I want to go to Tiger Muay Thai. You know, I feel that coming out here is going to push me way outside my comfort zone. It's going to put me in, you know, deep waters. And there's 2 things going to happen. Either 1, I'm going to quit, or 2, I'm going to get better. And really, I'm not going to quit. So all I know is, you know, this is going to benefit me. Yesterday, Saturday, did 2 Muay Thai classes. One in the morning from 8 to 10, and a second one from 4 to 6. First class, I showed up at the intermediate. Here at Tiger Muay Thai, they have a beginners, intermediate, and advanced class. So I decided to just show up at intermediate, and if they felt necessary, you know, let them place me where they felt I was ready to go. So I showed up. You know, a couple trainers came up to me because obviously, you know, I was new. So talked to me for a little bit, asked me how long I've been training. You know, told them my training background, had a couple MMA fights and stuff like that. So they gave me like a little 20-30 second evaluation, just throw a punch, you know, a jab, cross, elbow, knee, kick, and after, like I said, just 20 seconds, they told me to stay in intermediate, which is fine. You know, that gives me plenty of motivation to work my way up to advanced. The class is tough, you know. I start out with skipping, jumping rope 10-15 minutes, and then go right into some stretching, and you wrap up, and get ready for 3 rounds with hitting pads with a trainer. They have a trainer for every single person, so you're hitting pads with the trainer, and holding pads. They were going quick with me. I was throwing as fast and as hard as I could, and it would give me combinations. So it was like rough for every single round. Kicks, knees, elbows, different combinations. The one thing I noticed is a little like a communication barrier, but it's striking's pretty simple, so it's pretty quick, pretty easy, to know what they're looking for. After the 3 rounds of pad work, went into 3 rounds of bag work, just working on everything, and constantly you always have trainers walking around, watching you, giving you advice on what you need. After 3 rounds of bag work, we did 3 rounds of Muay Thai sparring. All they said was just no elbows, and light on the knees. Really no power on anything, but still good sparring, So we hopped up in the ring, got a couple, there was 4 of us in the ring, and we all kind of cycled through each other on the 3 rounds. Good sparring partners, everybody's there, to work hard, but no one's there to hurt each other, which is always a good thing, After the 3 rounds of sparring, we actually went through the traditional Thai fight dance. They broke it down and talked about it, and we finished the class off with that. Once we were done, before we closed everything out, 200 push-ups, 200 sit-ups, and then we were done. So that was just training session number 1. It was tough. So yesterday, after the first training session, camp got pretty quiet throughout most of the day. There's still a couple fitness classes going on here and there, but for the most part, everybody just kind of started relaxing. The second Muay Thai class didn't kick off until about 4 p.m. And I'll tell you what, it took me all day to recover from that first class. I was beat, definitely. I had to get some food in me, had to get some extra protein, because, it was rough. The weather out here, it's not too hot, it's not too humid, but it's enough to, you'll definitely feel it, especially because I'm still in the first couple of days of training. So the second class, same structure as the first, warm up with jump rope, stretching, 3 rounds of Thai pads. I actually had a different Thai trainer this time on the pads, and this guy, he was a little rougher, which I liked. We were throwing a lot of kicks, and he wanted me to throw as hard and high too, a lot of high head kicks. If I wasn't throwing hard enough, he made me pay. One time I threw a kick, kind of went a little easy on the kick. He answered with a front teep right to my chest. Actually, I slipped and put my butt on the ground, but I popped right back up. It wasn't a big deal. And answered with my hands up and gave him the combination. And to make sure that my hands were up after a couple combinations, he would come back, bop, bop, bop. And not just tapping, but he was hitting hard. So, which definitely tells me, that they are good at assessing the level of the fighter. Like I said, if they're gonna raise to that level and push you. So it definitely seems like they're aware of that, and they're not just there to either be too light, or they're not just there to beat the crap out of you. They're always assessing that level of fighter. After the 3 rounds of pad work, same thing, bag work, 3 rounds, and then 3 rounds of sparring. So we did the Thai dance again too, and ended the class with 200 push-ups, 200 sit-ups. So overall, awesome day of training. Pushed really hard. Haven't been able to push this hard in a long time. Especially just 2 days. Feels great. I was asleep early yesterday, so I know I'm gonna get a lot out of this, because got to push hard. So today, Sunday, nice and relaxed.